You know, there's a point in this movie where a couple of governments of the world declare war on an alien spaceship that hasn't done anything to them, and in this day and age of politics, well, I'm not surprised. Arrival. Arrival is a new movie directed by Denis Villeneuve, and he brought us Prisoners, Sicario, Enemy, a few other movies. It stars Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner, and this one is about a linguist professor, played by Amy Adams, and a bunch of aliens arrive on Earth. There's a bunch of mysterious alien crafts, and she, as a linguistics professor, tries to communicate with these extraterrestrial beings, kind of find out why they're here. That's been the whole campaign of this movie. Why are they here? And going into this movie, I didn't see any trailers. I had just seen the posters for it, and I saw a couple still frames of like Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner's faces and stuff. I knew the premise, I love the director, and I think these actors are really great, so I was hoping for a really good product walking in, and I was not disappointed. I think this movie is very, very well done, and that all comes down to the direction. Denis Villeneuve, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Like I said, this guy brought us Prisoners, which is one of my favorite crime movies of all time. It was my favorite movie in 2013 when it came out, and he really has learned from Prisoners, he's learned from Enemy, he's learned from Sicario, and he took all of his techniques as a director, wide shots, long shots, tracking shots, a use of a great color palette, and he put it all into this movie, in addition to getting great performances out of his actors. We saw Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal, Emily Blunt. He's gotten great performances out of them, and he combines all those into Amy Adams in this movie, who's just an all-star actress who gives a completely convincing performance in this movie. She's going through a lot as a character, and without spoiling anything, and she really just conveys what she's going through in trying to communicate with these aliens and some other stuff that's going on with the people at the base. So I really like to see her as this tortured character, and Denis Villeneuve really brought that performance out of her again. Everything from the way the camera was, the way that every shot was framed by the camera, all the way through the performances. Jeremy Renner was good in the movie, Forrest Whitaker was good in the movie too, and of course it all couples in with the script as well. It's, you know, 3 for 3 in this case. Directing was awesome, acting was awesome, and the script is one of these things where I feel like I have to go back and watch the movie for a second time now, because a lot is going on, and I need to like sit back for a couple hours before I actually did this review and think like, yeah, that all makes sense, and that is just a brilliant idea for a screenplay. Like, this is phenomenal. This is one of those screenplays that, like, you wish that every Blacklist screenplay would be like, but, I mean, some Blacklist screenplays are a little, like, iffy. This is one of those ones that's so professionally written, so thoroughly thought out, and just so rich in detail. It's a movie, the screenplay just, like, tickles your brain, and the way that Denis Villeneuve executed it on screen is really just visually appealing and draws you through every second. Even though it's a slow burn at times, I do think that the acting keeps you captivated. I think the screenplay is something that will just make you think about it. It's like a Rubik's Cube of a movie. You're waiting to get through, you're waiting to get to the end, and when you get to the end, it's super satisfying. It's one of those movies that really makes you think about life and just really makes you, I don't know, it's one of those things that just makes you sit back and think like, wow, humanity. And guys, at the end of the day, I'm going to give Arrival an A-. I thought it was an excellent film. I really hope this one gets nominated for Best Picture, because it does have definitely those themes. It's up there in my list of, you know, some of the best of the year so far. But guys, those are just my thoughts on Arrival. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. You guys can go over to Twitter and follow me. I'm at John M. Hayeck. You guys can go over to mymoviethoughts.com if you want to see some more posts from me. And be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to see a bunch more posts from me as well. I will have plenty rolling out through the Thanksgiving week. Next week, that is. You guys can like this video, comment on it, share it with some friends. I'm John Hayeck, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching.